In Working It Today, Andy Challenger of Challenger Grand Christmas joins now to talk about a midlife career change, aka midlife crisis sometimes. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me back.
And there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of people in this 45 to 55 age range are working.
They're working, and it's a daunting time to take on a new responsibility or make a major change. You have a lot of extra finances, maybe paying for kids' college, saving for retirement. But it's also a time when the labor markets are very tight in this category. 3.6% unemployment for people 54 to 55 compared to 5% nationally. So it's also a great time to be making a move.
Right, so these people have jobs, but you come with some caveats if you are deciding on a career switch. Starting with, you say, maybe just dip your toe into something.
Yeah, you don't need to get up one day and quit your job and have no plans for your next step in your career. Start dipping your toe in, take on some clients on the weekend if you're starting a new business, or start going to networking events, as many as you can in the next industry you want to transition to before you actually make that change.
Should people maybe prepare with some financial padding?
Yeah, so a good time to save up a good chunk of money, a couple months salary, in case there's some turbulence in this switch, so you can make it through those times.
Sometimes a career switch involves new education, so what's your recommendation there?
Make sure your education is very deliberate. Any re-education you're getting at this point in career can't be general. You have to make sure it's specific, and that when you get out, you have a plan on how to use that education.
Any tips on networking?
Yeah, so always, anytime in your career, but especially during this time, this age range, 45 to 54, you want to be networking a lot. Sometimes early in your career, you have to keep your head down and just work hard to get to where you're at. But this point in your career, you want to get your head up and start looking around and doing as much networking as possible.
And maybe find a job that you've always wanted to do.
Absolutely, it's a time when you can make a compassion change, or a passionate change to a new industry where it's a job you're really interested in and you want to continue doing for the last end of your career.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.